We are continuing our adventure of Project Gorgon in 2025. This is an open world indie MMORPG with a ton of mechanics. Definitely has the most content of any indie MMORPG out there. This is part 3. We are concluding this spider saga. Let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you're into indie MMORPGs. Leave me a like if you can. And join our Discord server if you want. It's indie MMORPG themed. So continuing where we left off from last episode, I finished basically unlocking transmutation. This gives you the ability to break down gear into material that you can use to reroll stats on your gear. I finished that off just doing a lot of back and forth missions. Didn't take that long, finished it in a day. I continued to work on my combat professions. I am a spider with mental powers. You can see here I'm with a group and we did the daily dungeon for that day, and this is a great way to get experience and gear as well as some money. You can run it every day. People are super friendly and they'll take just about anyone as long as you could survive. Outside of that, I did a bit of grinding. It's what you'll be doing in dungeons. You'll always find people to party up with. You can see here I was in the goblin dungeon with a couple of the guys. These dungeons are pretty massive. We went super deep into this one where we pretty much got wrecked like 4 times and then we called it quits that day. But grouping up is your best bet. You want to always group up to gain experience. You'll level up like 2-3 times faster easily. You can see some of the pretty extreme mobs here. This is a super popular spot. But after we split up, I headed to Kerr Tower. This is like the level 40 area. Didn't do so well by myself, so I headed back to Serpial Hills, basically the starting map of the world, and I was fighting these lizard dudes for a while. It is actually a really good spot to level up your fishing, and that's what I've been trying to work on lately, is grinding my fishing so I can get into sushi preparation. I went to the town of Rahu where I tried to unlock sushi preparation. I thought I could just get by with 25 fishing, but apparently I needed 25 cooking. So I went back to Serpial and I looked into gardening. Gardening is pretty simple. You can just buy seeds from the vendor, at least at the start, and then you just need water jars and you can plant. The vegetables mature in like 10-20 seconds. You water it, wait another 10 seconds, and then you can pull them up when they're ripe. It's actually a lot of fun and pretty chill if you want to just watch something on the side and grind out gardening. Taking a break from gardening though, I decided I'm going to need fish anyways, so I headed out to Sunvale. If you swim out to the island next to Sunvale, you will be able to find some NPCs that will sell you swimming gear, and that's what I got because it is pretty much essential for fishing. You could see here I went back to town and I am zooming in the water and it makes fishing super quick, and I gathered up a bunch of fish so far. But that's basically all I've been doing outside of grinding dungeons. I leveled up my transmutation and I got into cooking and fishing. That was my last 20 hours of playing. We are now 50 hours in, and now we're just going to continue on with our regularly scheduled program. It is Friday night, and tomorrow is Saturday. They have poetry jams every morning. Hopefully, you will see me there next. We're 10 minutes away from the poetry jam. Oh yeah, I'm lagging. There's a lot of people here. Looks like it's hosted here at the inn. Oh my goodness. I better pull out the old dancing shoes. Up here you can see there are 56 dancers. There are pop-ups like this, so turn around, press 3, and I think it gives us more experience and some boosts. Only 11 people are doing that though right now. 3-hour buffs all give some pretty decent boosts, and this is every Saturday. Now we're not blurry anymore. Look at the pigs and the cows. This pig right here, that's the best dance. The raffle has been deployed on stage. Get a free raffle ticket. Where's the right poems on stage? When they pop up on your screen, please rate them. Here we go. Here's our first poem. What the heck? Spent 3 racks on a new chain? Garbage. The poem of Pig. Hello friends, I am Pig. Folk have little spirit pig. I have no hands, cannot play lute. Human words are hard with snoot. But fancy book give friends XP. Oink sweet. Excellent. Everything is awesome. Everything is great. Woo. I like to farm mushrooms, but there's not much room. 2 barrels of boletus, but no one to lead us when we have no room for mushroom. Recite a poem of books. Confirm. Here we go. Okay, I actually have one written out. I have 8 hairy legs, but it wasn't enough. I had to work real hard to get my speed buff. Now I zip around town on my new shiny skates. I'm officially one of the spider greats, but I can't use my skates in lakes that's clear, so I traded my sand dollars for some scuba gear. Splishy splishy splash, catching all the fish soon. I can make all the great sushi dish. Your poem's been recited. You'll see an update in a few minutes about how your poetry was received. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm a horrible poet. Low effort. Dang, these people be writing essays. XP, here we go again. No effort. Tavern Haze, I took the stage. A Noah Snoop with nerves and page. Oh, that's Les Chinley. He's a subscriber. I wrote down words, forgot to rhyme. Everyone laughed and said first time. People danced and patrons played. Thank the gods that nobody forbade my first tour this day. Solid effort. only there was a spray that made the spiders stay far away. Oh, that would be the day. For every E he makes me on the screen, please not me. They skid or even roll. It has taken cut the toll. Please not me. That was good. Mr. Hands also helped us. Lich Illusion Candle. Yay, I'm a skeleton now. General consensus, good poem. It was read by 167 patron poetry enthusiasts. That's funny. So this works towards oratory. Good for, I guess, performance stuff. And if you're a bard, that'd be useful. Last Pig poem, get good reviews, so here's one more just for you. Pig think this game work of art. Poetry jam, Pig's favorite part. A joy to meet with everyone. Cheers to XP, cheers to fun. We should do another one. Bruh. Last poem, we'll now head to Serbial Square well for buffs. Optional PvP in Cauldrons of Wild Thoughts. Do not play music at the well. Drink the cauldron at your own risk. There's a random chance for buffs, debuffs, diseases, XP, temporary pets, or teleportation. My daily dungeon was read and got a good poem. I don't know if I actually read that. I'm scared. Gulp it. What did we get? Lame leg. Speaking this word makes it impossible for you to sprint for 5 minutes. What the heck? These are the major buffs. So 5% boosts, some other boosts. So I'm gonna go crank out some crafts real quick. I was on my way to crank out some crafts when these people in Global were talking about an egg run, and I asked around, and apparently it is like the main raid that people do. So we hung around in the casino for a bit while everyone was gathering, and then someone teleported us into the dungeon. We hung around for a while, and shout out to Silk, they helped me out big time telling me what to do. But essentially we just ran through and fought a ton of mobs, looted a bit, and got a decent amount of experience. The whole thing takes about an hour. The main combat and all the gathering and stuff takes about half an hour, and then you could sit around and get some extra loot from the NPC. But essentially it was just a huge horde of us running around, and that was fun. But since I wasn't that strong at the time, I just kind of basically leeched everything. But that's an important part of the game, I think. After that, I kind of realized I wasn't really having fun with spiders, so we decided to change it up. It is a sad day. I decided we're going to ditch Go Up Go. I'm not really enjoying the spider skills. It looks like it's going to be mainly damage over time. So now I'm on my old character. This is Dumbbell. I want to buy an unbat juice real quick. So we're not a bat. What the heck am I going to look like? Yo, I better not be a girl. I guess this is what we look like. I figured if I'm not going to really do spider, I pretty much have all the same crafts available. But I have like staff leveled up and shield and animal handling. So we're just going to go see what we can do. We definitely need to learn how to tame wild horses. I got to get these horse apples. Defensive, very tanky. We have this bulwark mode for defensive stance. We have this blocking stance, and we have an AoE attack, this third one, and we also have this fire shield where they take damage if they touch me. I'm trying to get some gear so I can go out on my own. I found some free tickets in my inventory, and I'm at the casino just using those free turns. You can play these mini games in here. People are playing once in a while, and you get a little bit of money, so a good break from the grind if you want to just mess around. Here, I'll show you something. So see how I'm at 51 out of 50? They're like soft caps that you need to unlock in game by going to your trainer. So that's what I've been working on, is just trying to uncap some of these skills that I have pretty high that apparently my old self didn't bother to unlock. After messing around in the casino for a bit, I did some exploration, met up with some NPCs that I needed to learn more about transmutation. So went through the desert for a while, went through the snow. The snow is pretty nice. Met up with the NPC there, leveled up my transmutation, gave them some favors so that they liked me. Went back to town and started rolling my gear for some better stats. You could see right here. And that's why I ground out transmutation. It gives us the ingredients to be able to reroll each of those little mods on a piece of gear. After that, tested it out a bit, did the daily dungeon with some of the guys. We fought some dinosaurs and some other stuff. This one took quite a while, but it's always worth doing the daily dungeons. You get to meet the players and have some fun. Other than that, went out and did a bit of log collecting, tried out the new swimming gear, and went to Sunvale, got some seaweed and some eels so that I could make a lot more sushi. And then wanted to get into armor smithing, but looks like it is a bit hard to get into, so I went into blacksmithing first, learned that there, and it looks like I need to do surveying to get materials for armor smithing. It seems to be the way you get metal nodes. So I'll try that later eventually. And now let's see if we can get ourselves a horse. So I finally pet 10 horses and it gave us 3 of these horse apple seedlings. So I'm gonna make these real quick and then we can go try to tame a horse, I guess. We found one eager, friendly, cold-blooded temperament. Let's just try it. Oh, that's it? Alright, well, I guess we finally got our horse. It's been a long time. Oh, nice. This feels pretty good. Quick, and then I can go gear it out. There's also horse breeding. I gotta look into that. There's so much to do. I don't even know what to show next. I'm grinding out just about everything. I kind of want to look into crafting, surveying, mining. So I'm cutting it off here. I'm not sure how these videos are going to do, but they take a lot of time to record. I've been putting in so many hours and playing without recording that I'm not sure if I'm going to do an episode after this, but there's still so much. I could do like 10 weeks worth of episodes on this game. Please let me know what you think in the comments. This was episode 3. I haven't even put out episode 2 at the time of recording this, so I don't know if they're going to be doing well. If they are, expect another episode, but if not, this will be the conclusion of our Gorgon project series. Hope you all enjoyed it. I really like this and I'm continuing to play. I have put in now 70 hours in the last 2 weeks, so I'm having a lot of fun. There's still a lot to do. If you want me to continue, please let me know in the comments. If you're into indie MMORPGs, please subscribe. It's all we cover on this channel. Leave me a like if you can. There is a free demo on Steam. There's a tutorial island you can go and check out for yourself, and then pick it up for 20 bucks when you want. There's so many hours you can get out of this game. It's crazy. But I really enjoyed recording these. I hope these videos do well. The algorithm's kind of going cuckoo with the last few videos. I don't know why they're so low views. We have a Discord server for indie MMORPGs if you want to join up. We have a little guild going now in Project Gorgon, so join it if you're into indie MMOs. We're going to be ending it here. Thanks for stopping by, and until next time, I will see you in game.